Hello everyone, welcome back to another ASMR video. And in this video today I am going to be telling you a little bit about myself. So this is for those people that don't know me very well and want to get to know me a little bit better, and just for people that want to listen to my voice, because it's just going to be purely my voice in this video, no tapping or any of that kind of stuff. So this is just going to be purely me speaking and whispering about myself. So to start off with, the main thing you need to know about me is that my name is Jess, or Jessica, but most of you will already know that because I have had a few YouTube channels previous to this one. For example, first of all, I started off with a gaming YouTube channel, which is now known as Jess Plays Games, but I did used to be known as Catalaria, which was my internet alias for a while, until I wanted to change it back to Jess is Awesome XO, because that was actually my original name. Then I changed it, but eventually I changed it back in the form of my vlog channel. My vlog channel is called Jess is Awesome XO, and that's probably quite a few of you do watch my vlog channel. So yeah, but for the people that are new to this channel, that are just coming purely from ASMR, sorry my hair's like being a bitch, I've just come purely for the ASMR. I obviously have those YouTube channels, so check them out if you want to, if you want to see like that kind of content from me, but if you don't, then that's fine too. So I am currently 20 years old. I turned 20 a couple of weeks ago actually, so yeah, I'm no longer a teen, and I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of high functioning autism. And most people don't think that I would have like any sort of mental disability, but I do, and it really does affect my life in quite a negative way, unfortunately. So yeah, it kind of can ruin a lot of things for me in my life and hold me back from doing certain things. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it is what makes me who I am. And I don't want to get too like depressing, but I have suffered from depression. I think I'm kind of torn between whether I have depression or borderline personality disorder, which I've never been properly tested for. So, but I'm pretty sure I have that and not depression, but because I got diagnosed as sort of like a general diagnosis, so they sort of just say like, oh, you have these symptoms, so you must have depression, but they don't really look into it. Like doctors, they never really look into things properly unless you make them. So I am gonna like see about that soon anyway. But anyway, I've also suffered from anxiety, so there's a plethora of problems going on in my head a lot of the time, which does make life kind of hard for me sometimes, but I just try to get through it, really trying. So sometimes I just, life is shit, but I've only got one life, and that's this life, so that's it. Anyway, I will move off of that topic now, at the risk of being too sort of intimate, if you know what I mean. Another thing you should know about me, sorry, I'm gonna like be switching between soft speaking and whispering because why not? Variety. So another thing is that I've lost my train of thought. That's what it is. Okay, I've regained my train of thought. Another thing about me is that I am extremely open. Like, I am an open book. I will literally tell you my life story, guys. I do not care. I am just very, open because I just love having those sorts of conversations with people about life and all that kind of stuff, because I hate small talk, you know. I want to get like deep and philosophical, and that is a big word. My best subject at school, I'm just going to tell you random stuff now because just whatever springs to my mind really. So yeah, my best subject at school was English, so I am quite intelligent in that sort of field, and I did really like writing stories and stuff, and that's why I got my best grades on, were my stories, and I was pretty much subpar at all of the other subjects like maths and science. I basically just scraped by on those, but English was definitely my best, but I didn't really want to pursue any sort of career to do with that, and I was always really, really good at spelling, which it's kind of deteriorated slightly now. Like, I know how to spell most words, but from time to time I get spellings wrong, which makes me feel kind of weird because I'm like, I was always this amazing speller at school. But yeah, I hated school because it messed up my mental health for a really long time, and my attendance at school was really, really bad. I was constantly staying home and having sort of like battles with my dad about it because I'm like, I don't want to go to school. Because school is a shitty place, and I really wanted to be homeschooled. But that's not really a common thing that happens in the UK, and it's really hard to sort of sort that out. So yeah, my school life was just not good, and I am actually a college dropout because I got forced to go to college by my school when I really didn't want to, and then I ended up just dropping out anyway, and there was actually no consequence, so that's pretty stupid. But I studied IT at college for a little while, but then obviously I just couldn't do it anymore because it was messing up my mental health. I've had one job which was volunteering at a cafe in my local town, and I ended up quitting because I'm like, it's just not worth it because I'm not getting money, but at least I did it for a little while so I can still put it on my CV. But I've never really had any like career aspirations. I've sort of always wanted to have a family and have my own children and stuff, so I am now considering working with other people's children, but yeah, I'll see what happens with that. That might be my next career path, but I'm not too sure. I've really always enjoyed playing with dolls and all that kind of stuff, and playing the mother, and yeah, so maybe that is the best thing for me to do. Anyway, I just need to have a little look so I can think of some more things to say because I don't know. Oh, okay, here's a big one. I love cats a lot. Like, I am a crazy cat lady, and I have 2 cats, which I'm sure you guys know this by now because they constantly try to interrupt my videos, which funnily enough I don't know where they are at the moment, but it's normally my 6-month-old kitten Leo. He is the one that is always making sounds and playing around in the background of my videos, so it can really sort of get annoying sometimes, but I do love them at the end of the day. And my hair's like bothering me. Why is so much of the pink on that side? I think I've jinxed it now, by the way, guys. I think he's actually going to start coming in and being annoying. But yeah, and I also have she's almost 3 now actually, my other cat. So we've had her for a really long time. We've both had them since they were about 8 weeks old, so we have raised them. And yeah, I just really love cats. I don't think I'd have more than 2 though, because it's still kind of a handful having 2. But I have always really loved them, and they are just like my family to me. So yeah, anytime I basically see anything with a cat on it, I'm just like, I must buy it. Cats are just so adorable. Anyway, sorry, I'm just trying to like look at things that I've written down here to
because my mind gets a little bit like sometimes, you know. Okay, I did mention that I had a gaming YouTube channel, so I will speak a little bit about the games. So my favourite game at the moment is, I mean, it's hard to say actually. I really like League of Legends, and I have liked League of Legends for like let me think, about three years I think now. But a game that I have been playing for much longer is World of Warcraft, which I still play as well. So I really love League of Legends and World of Warcraft, and they're always games that I find myself going back to. So those are my good games. I don't really play much else. I might play Hearthstone. I played for a little bit, but that gets kind of boring. And then there's poker as well, but I mostly only really enjoy playing that in real life. So if we're just talking about video games, then it would be League of Legends and World of Warcraft. Those are the ones that I play basically every single day, because I mean I don't really have much else to do other than making videos, but that doesn't take that long. But I'll tell you what does. Editing these videos actually takes me quite a while to make sure all of the audio levels and everything are okay, and there are no like massive sounds or things like that. And just making sure that I cut out as much background noise as I can if possible. So yeah, I just mostly play video games and make videos. That's it really. So yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit about my family now. I have, stop speaking. I have one brother. Well, actually no. Well, I have one brother. I have one half brother, and I have a sister. And my brother, my full brother, he is currently 24, I think. I'm not 100%, I'm like 99% sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's 24. And he also has Asperger's syndrome, so we can relate to each other a lot about that and kind of stuff, and we used to have a lot of deep conversations and stuff, like when we were really young. He used to bully me because, you know, that's what kids are like. But as we got older, we related to each other a lot more, and we were actually nice to each other, and we used to play games together and stuff like that. And my sister, she is 20, yeah. I was just making sure, because then that would mean I wouldn't even know my own fiance's age, because, a fun fact, they have the exact same birthday on the exact same year, so it's a little bit crazy. But yeah, my sister, she has 2 kids, and I have babysat for them before, so I don't know why I'm even telling you that. It's not like even relevant, but yeah, she has 2 kids, and I don't really see her that much. But the same with my brother, really. I don't really see either of them that much these days, but I love them a lot, obviously. So I doubt they're watching this video, but hi if you are. Yeah, probably not. But yeah, my half brother, he is just turning 7 actually, so he has a different dad because my mum remarried, and he also has autism, and so that means that's three out of my mum's 4 kids we have autism. So it's it's easy to pass it on, like hereditary. So I feel like my kids, at least, I don't even know how many kids I'm gonna have, but I know probably at least one of them will end up having autism. So it's, yeah, I mean, at least I know the struggle myself, and I know exactly what it's like and how it feels, so I think it would be easier for me to understand and level with them. But yeah, so my mum's remarried. My dad, he has a girlfriend, so he didn't remarry. But I used to live with my dad actually. I lived with my dad from the age of ever since my parents got divorced, which was when I was about 8 years old, I think. So I actually did try living with my mum for a bit because she moved away, and I really didn't like it. So I just moved back in with my dad, and he's always lived in the same house in my hometown. So I stayed with him from obviously like the age of 8 up until I was 16, 17, and that's about when I moved out to live with my fiance, who I should have mentioned actually about him. I should talk about him. He is a YouTuber who I used to watch by the name of Yummy Mash, and obviously he still does YouTube, but back in the day, in about 2012, is when I discovered his channel, I think, and I really liked him and stuff, and then I just ended up asking him to go on a date with me, and then it just kind of happened, and then I stayed at his house for a weekend, and then we were just together, and for some reason my camera's like gonna cut out, one sec. So yeah, we just ended up becoming a couple, and then ever since then we've been together. So that was in June of 2013, so we've been together almost 4 years now. It's 4 years this year, and yes, we are going to be getting married. So this is my engagement ring. We got engaged last year, and yeah, it's just kind of crazy because I was like a fangirl of him, and then we ended up being together. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy how things work out. So I moved out of my dad's and then went to live with him when I was, I think it might have been 17 actually, when I kind of like officially moved out, because I was still going to college, but then as soon as I dropped out of college, that meant that I could probably move in with him because he lived a couple of hours away from me, so I had to always take trains. So many times I took so many trains there and back. And now we both live in my hometown. We moved here last year, so yeah, it's pretty cool because I'm close to my family now and everything, and it's great. So yeah. Now, let me just refer back to this again. Okay. My favourite food is probably pizza or cheeseburgers. It did actually used to be Chinese food, but these days I don't really eat much Chinese food, and I've been eating a lot of pizza and burgers, so I really do enjoy pizza and burgers. But another little fun fact about me, which you may know this if you watched my Domino's pizza mukbang, is that I don't have pizza sauce on my pizza because I just despise tomato puree. I think it just ruins everything. I like ketchup, but I only really have ketchup with chips, and not really anything else, or on a hot dog or something. But I just really do not like sauce on my pizza, and I think it works great without. So if you think I'm silly, then just try it because it's good. And my favourite drink would be Pepsi, which you would also know if you watch my Domino's pizza mukbang, because I said I love Pepsi. I'm like crazy about Pepsi. I drink it every single day, but I limit myself to 1 can of Pepsi a day because I don't want to have too much sugar. So I do things in moderation, but I still don't eat very healthily. As you know, because I say pizza and cheeseburgers, that is not very healthy. But yeah, it's just what I enjoy really. I've always enjoyed kind of like junk food. And I'm trying to think of something else I can say now. I think I've told you a lot of stuff about myself, and I haven't been whispering very much, so I'll go back to whispering now. I'll tell you about this channel actually. So I decided to start an ASMR channel because I really enjoyed ASMR for a long time actually, and I remember I first discovered it from a YouTuber I used to watch called Trisha Paytas, and she made this ASMR video, and it opened me up to the world. Like, she made one playing with some hair or something, and I'm like, I really like this.
podcast that is also linked to my vlog channel, and this ASMR channel was originally one of my other weird channels or something, but I deleted all the videos and stuff, so yeah, I didn't actually officially like change the name to like ASMR is awesome and then start making videos until a couple of months ago, so there's that. But yeah, one other thing about me I guess I could tell you is that I have tattoos, and I have two, and I have about my piercings, I have obviously my nose ring, and I have my ears pierced as well. And this was my first tattoo. I'm trying to like, it's my 3-year-old cat. And probably I don't know, I might want to get a tattoo of Leo as well, but I'm not sure because that one was really, really painful. And my other tattoo I'll have to stand up to show you, so give me a sec. Okay, this is really weird, but it's on my leg, so so it's basically, it says family, and then it's in a heart, and it's got some flowers around it, because family is the most important thing to me in my life, and I wanted to get a tattoo representing it because I want to get tattoos representing things that mean a lot to me. So my next tattoo I think is going to be to do with autism, because that's a big part of my life and it makes me who I am, so I'm going to get a tattoo representing that. But yeah, I think that's about it anyway, except for the fact that I dye my hair pretty much on a monthly basis as well. So I started dyeing my hair from the age of 13, and I've been dyeing it ever since pretty much. I had it blonde for like a couple of years when I was at school, because you couldn't really have crazy colours at school because they wouldn't let you. But then obviously when I left school I started dyeing my hair a lot more, and it's just become sort of like an obsession for me, because I don't really have a sense of self, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know what I want to look like, I don't really know who I am or who I want to be. I don't have a solid sort of perception of myself, so I just get sick of my hair. Like, I'm already sick of it like this, and I'm like, I need to change it again to keep refreshing my sort of look, because I'm never happy with the way I look no matter what. Like, I just don't know what else to do, so changing my hair just makes me feel different, and then once I get used to it I'm like, I don't want it anymore. So that is why I dye my hair so often, because I just stop liking it and I have to keep changing it. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. I mean, it may be annoying to you guys, it's super annoying to me. But yeah, I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video, just purely me talking about myself. I've had quite a lot of fun actually talking about myself and my life. I always enjoy talking about it, so I hope that you guys did enjoy this. And I do actually want to make a trigger words video soon, so if you guys have any suggestions for words for that video, that would be great, because I don't want to just try and pick them out myself, because they might not be what you guys want to hear. So let me know the words that you guys would want to hear, because I really do want to make that video and I want to make sure that I can get requests from you guys. So yeah, leave them down in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.